And welcome to the show. Welcome to the first ever Crypto World weekly report. I'm not sure if we're actually going to go with weekend report or weekly report, but the important part is it's crypto, it's in St. Louis, it's local, and it's the future. My name is actually Bitcoin Ben. I have been a crypto influencer for about 6 or 7 years. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Amazon, I'm on Roku. You look on Google, you'll find me. And my partner in crypto world is actually Jeff Wade, the owner of Crypto World. What's going on, Jeff? How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. Thanks for the intro there. So very excited to be doing this weekly radio show with you, just talking to the local, local folks about what we're doing, exciting things that's going on with Crypto World, and also the things that's going on with you and also in the whole crypto space. So we want to be able to be the go-to group to be able to inform the local community. So very exciting, and I'm glad we're picked to do this every week.
Absolutely. We actually talked about this show launching, like 3 or 4 months ago, and the energy that the local St. Louis, St. Charles, the Chamber of Commerce, your place over Crypto World, number one, where's it located?
Yeah, great question. So we're located in St. Charles, Missouri. So we're right off 70 and Cave Springs. I get an alarm going off there.
Yeah, but it's time to buy Bitcoin.
Yeah, the Bitcoin just go down 5% or something.
So buy the dip.
Now I know your secrets and how to get the dips. But yeah, we're right off 70 in Cave Springs in St. Charles. Right off the highway. So at Crypto World, for those that are not familiar, our mission is to help educate the community on everything crypto. So we have free events that we do, crypto over coffee every Tuesday. We have Bitcoin over beer every Thursday. We have an event, actually, the 24th, which is going to be a huge event with Michael Carter. It's going to be at the T-Rex building in St. Louis, Missouri. And it's going to be all about NFTs, which is a hot topic right now. And, Ben, I don't know if you watched the Super Bowl this past weekend, but very heavily represented in the crypto space. And I saw that you see the QR code for Coinbase.
Yeah.
Crashed their whole system. So they spent $14 million on that or something like that.
Absolutely. What a great representation. Let's actually think about this. This is how quickly that cryptos are moving into the mainstream. Everyone's heard of the one and only, the actual Bitcoin. But now people are hearing about Ethereum and other cryptos and NFTs and other technologies. This Super Bowl was such a big deal that I had friends I hadn't talked to in years. Most of them I don't like, hence why I haven't talked to them in years. They're literally calling me going, hey, are you still in cryptos? And I'm like, yeah. And they just couldn't believe it. They're like, we saw 4 ads on the Super Bowl for it.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but there were some pretty good ones, right? I don't know that the one where, they go back in time with, is it Larry, the main guy on there that says, oh, it's not going to work. It has a wheel, but it says, no, that's not going to work. And every invention in the mankind, right, that he says, no, it's not going to work. And then
Yeah.
when it comes to crypto, then it's like, oh, well, maybe that's going to work, right? So it's pretty cool, and how the space is just amazing, and how it's growing exponentially, and more people are getting active and being active. I was telling folks that, probably 3 years ago, this store would not have worked out. But right now, more people, more institutions. You saw that BlackRock, they hold what, $10 trillion worth of assets, and they opened up crypto to their clients. And with the whole metaverse space, and Facebook changing their name to Meta, and Square changing their name to Block. And it's just so wild that we're in a space right now that's still early, but very exciting times.
Oh, absolutely. We're at the equivalent of the internet 1994, 1995. Whenever some of the big boys are all getting in, but the average Joes, we haven't been swamped with the AOL CDs yet.
No, you're right. I wasn't old enough to see those, Ben. So, but I've heard stories.
Yeah, every single day you get a new, brand new CD. Join AOL.
Yeah,
Learn
yeah,
how
yeah.
to use email.
You got mail. Yeah, I was joking. I do remember those days in high school, that everybody always looked forward to that ding, right? You got mail. And they even made movies about it. But yeah, even in back in the .com days, I don't know if you remember those days when there were so many Super Bowl ads that had .com, and I think it's the
Yes.
same time. Fortunately, I think most of the folks that were on the ad, they're pretty credible as far as in, FTX and crypto.com. And I forget what other, was there another crypto commercial that was represented on there? Coinbase. Yeah. Coinbase did one also. So I think there's going to be a lot of different coins, similar to the .com days. But I think the strong is going to survive, and at least with having you and your knowledge, you're going to let us know what coins to stay away from and to go with.
Yeah, I host a show every day, 9 a.m. Central Time, on many platforms. Just look me up on Google, 9 a.m. every morning. And sometimes I'm actually out at Crypto World live. In fact, we should plan that very, very, very soon. You guys have great coffee, great crypto talk, and what really sets you guys apart from no one else, because there is no one else doing what you're doing, is you guys are focused on education. That's the number one key in crypto, is educate yourself before you jump into it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That is our main mission, is to help educate the community, and we can do that, by having, one or two people get involved in this space that helps out the whole entire industry, right? So that's the main thing. We also started a nonprofit organization called Crypto Without Borders Foundation. So we're hoping to talk to crypto.com and Uniswap Foundation, and some of these big coins that have money that they want to donate to foundations, so the word gets out. So we're hoping one day that the foundation would help pay for all the education for crypto world, because right now it is a nominal fee to take a few of our classes here at the store. But if the foundation can help offset that, I think it's going to be even better, for everyone. So we're very excited on what we're doing. And today I spoke at the local Chamber of Commerce, the St. Charles County Chamber of Commerce. And, a few guys there that had no clue, or actually a lot of folks there had no clue on crypto. And I tried to, just speak about the basics so that they have a fundamental understanding on the why. Because I think once they understand the why, right, that with Bitcoin and blockchain technology and how it's immutable and how it's decentralized and there's no central authority, and then being able to use this technology into everyday world, I think that's important because now they can understand, about NFTs, and it opens their minds to what can be done within, within their own business or their own life or with their child or athlete, that now can make money on their image or creating an NFT. So there's so many opportunities. I think the community just thinks as crypto and Bitcoin is just a currency, right? But it's touching all industries, and that's why I'm so excited about it, and that's why we're trying to help educate folks, because it allows you to think outside of what the norm is.
Absolutely, and the norm is changing. The old system is transitioning into the new system, which is actually cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. The federal government has already announced that they are moving towards this technology with everything, with it issuing and transacting our currency, and also with healthcare records and education certificates on NFTs. It's learning this new crypto world is not only exciting and really, really fun to do, and sometimes very profitable, but it's also necessary because this is the way that the world is going. It's going 100% cryptocurrency, 100% NFT, 100% blockchain, and it just makes sense.
Yeah, it's a great point. And I think I was reading an article in I don't know what magazine or if it was the Wall Street Journal, but there are groups in Africa that are utilizing blockchain technology, just to be able to put the kids that go to school their information on the blockchain, because right now their method of record keeping is so horrible, right? So the kids in Africa, if they have a special skill that maybe they're really good at, but their record keeping is awful, so there's no way to really hone in on those skills. But if the records are on the blockchain and it's transparent and it can go with them from kindergarten all the way to high school and college, that alone is going to help with that, with education, right? So NFTs is really, I'm so excited about it. That's why if you guys are around the 24th of this month, you should come to the event at the T-Rex building. And with everything going on around us with inflation, I think I just saw an article about 10% inflation or something like that. It was 7% last year, but it's heading to 10% this year. But with Bitcoin, there's only 21 million that can ever be created. It's a perfect hedge against inflation. I think Michael Saylor said it right, that if God created a currency, Bitcoin is the currency that he would create.
Absolutely. And that's why cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, like Ethereum, like Bitcoin have actually become so popular, because the inflation rate, you lose purchasing power the longer you hold the US dollar. Well, with cryptocurrency, now mind you, it fluctuates, but it's the price that's fluctuating against the US dollar. So it's actually the value of the dollar that's fluctuating, not the value of the crypto.
Yeah, that's a good point there. I think, you know, I've seen some models where they see Bitcoin in 5 years being, you know, $1 million to $2 million per coin, and in 10 years, close to $10 million per coin. It's pretty wild how, you know, something like that, that type of asset can grow exponentially so fast. And I think I think I saw something where it was 20 million% in the last 10 years. Um, and, and you're right about the dollar with everything going on. You know, the dollar isn't as strong as it used to be. And, you know, they're a perfect example. 20 years ago, I think it was Argentina who was 1 to 1 in the US dollar. And
Yep.
then, you know, so if you were a farmer in Argentina and you saw what the country was doing and how they kept printing more and more Argentinian pesos, you know, if you were a farmer, would you continue to invest in that farm and you know, just continue investing your Argentinian peso, or would you put it into the U.S. dollar, which was strengthening day by day, right? So it's the same concept with today. Now the Argentinian dollar is, I think, 10,000 to one U.S. dollar, so that it was super inflated. And with our government, with with them printing so much money, I think 40% plus has been added into our into the economy as far as the dollar. You know, I mean, just think of what is it if you were in Argentina, should you have done? You probably should have gotten the US dollar
You
20
buy
years
the
ago.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, today it's the same
Although it
thing.
didn't
What
exist
should
yet.
you do? You probably should buy the Bitcoin because you can't make anymore. And that's the beautiful thing about it is it's you know, perfect hedge against inflation. So we're not financial advisors. I don't know if we said this earlier. So
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
for informational purposes only. But we do want to, you know, let folks know that what we do ourselves. So so we'll let you guys decide on what you want to do with your own financials and your own
Yep.
investment strategy. But this is something that you know, Ben and I, especially Ben, he's more successful at it than I am. But it is a passion of ours, and you know, just love helping folks and helping educate them on this stuff.
Absolutely. As long as I've actually been in cryptos. Now, mind you, I was a truck driver here in St. Louis for years. And truck drivers, we do one thing really good: listen to talk radio. And what I learned was I educated myself on cryptos, invested early, then I actually launched a show out of my truck. And now I'm probably one of the largest quote unquote amateur influencers, if you want to call me that, in the world. And it's all education. You know, if you can run a checkbook, then you grasp what's going on right now. We have Austrian economics versus Keynesian economics. And Austrian economics would be us. That's cryptocurrency, value added currency. Then you have the other side. Let's call it the left side, or whatever side you want to call, where you just have a central bank that prints up money and actually devalues the money over a certain period of time. Well, when you devalue that currency over a lifetime of employment, by the time you reach retirement age, your retirement income has actually devalued so much that when you retire, the same day you retire is the exact same day you apply at Walmart for a job.
Wow, it's very interesting that you say that. But you know, with the crypto space, and I know that you know, this week alone we've had some pretty cool news to announce with I think you saw it, Ben, where we were the ones to help create the first crypto bill in the state of Missouri. So that was introduced by a fellow representative here at St. Charles. So the bill basically helps protect the technology and, you know, keeps it from being a, you know, having the politicians deny us and society here in Missouri what we can do with it. So, you know, there's a few great like tax incentives that they're trying to pass. You know, the bill, it is a long shot, but it shows that, you know, there are politicians out there that really understand and believe what we're trying to do. It's going to disrupt, you know, just even in the government itself. You know, it takes control away from those that have way too much control. And I'm the one that believes that we should have, you know, term limits for politicians, and just, you know, that's something that I personally believe in. But yeah, I mean, it's some great news going on, and I'm sure you saw the news about the stable coin that you know, they passed, or they're looking to pass a bill in Congress where they can legitimize stable coins. And I think basically just reading on it, there, as long as you attach a 1-to-1 US dollar to it, then that they would make it legal. So that's some, you know, we're in a step in the right direction, right? So with just a little, I know this is our first show, so a little backstory on how I got into crypto was basically, I was I am a big poker player. And back in the day, I used to play a lot of online poker. And when the government shut down online poker, it was something to where, you know, I had to use Bitcoin to be able to log in and play. So didn't know anything about Bitcoin and decided to buy like 4 Bitcoins at the time. I think it was $200 per coin, and I no clue what it was. Went online, started playing, and quickly realized that the people that were playing online were the professionals, right? They're the ones that are diehard. So definitely I got outmatched. So I lost 3 out of the 4 Bitcoins that I deposited, and I got frustrated and I slammed my laptop and I said, forget this, I'm done. Fast forward, you know, 2, 3, 4 years later, when Bitcoin hit like $22,000 per coin, I was like, wait a minute, I think I have a Bitcoin. And I was telling my wife about it. And she got excited because she was like, oh my gosh, I can go buy a purse or go shopping, or we can go to Disney with that kind of money, right?
Free.
Yeah. So I opened up my my laptop, went searching for it, ended up finding it, opened it up, turned it on, and see the Bitcoin on there, but forgot my passcode for my wallet. So to this day, I have the most expensive 8-year-old laptop sitting in my house that I to this day do not know how to get access to it. So when it hits maybe $1 million, I'll pay a hacker or somebody to try to hack it for me. But yeah, that's my story in the Bitcoin world and how I got involved. But it's something that I'm sure everybody has a story, and we'd like to get people involved the right way, right, without losing their keys.
Absolutely. And where are you guys at one more time?
Yes. So we're in St. Charles, Missouri, off Cape Springs and 70, 2788 Muegge Road. You can go to our website and see some of the things that we have, the class schedule and things like that at shopcryptoworld.com.
Awesome, awesome. All right, everybody. This is our first episode. That right there is my partner, Jeff Wade. I am, of course, the one and only Bitcoin Ben. And this has been the Crypto World Weekly Update episode number 1. This one's only a half hour long. We're going to try and stretch this out and probably make it into a weekly hourly show. So if you'd like, get a hold of Jeff over at Crypto World. Swing by, have coffee, say hi. Get educated now, because the sooner you learn, the better off you'll be. Jeff, I will talk to you later. Everyone else, have a great day.
Take care. Thank you, Ben.